Hello, welcome back to SwiftCat. And this video is all about how to make a robot by using AR and RealityKit in iOS. So what we are expecting at the end of this video is, as you can see on the screen, I have a robot on top of my MacBook, right? And when I click a start button, it will have an action, as you can see on the screen. So that's how we are going to do. And for that, first of all, you need to have developer.apple.com. Just move it on there. And if you doesn't have a previous experience, it doesn't matter. And what I need from you guys is you need to have a Xcode and a MacBook and Apple devices, right? And if you have, just continue with my video, or else you need to take the stuff and get back to this video. Alright, first of all, I will go to this tab up, and as you can see, there are a lot of stuffs. From the graphics and games, you can see in the augmented reality section. So Apple have provided some samples, tools, quick look about the gallery. So I'm just clicking the quick look gallery. As you can see, there are 3 models which is provided by the Apple. So there are a lot of stuffs. It's pretty nice and easy. So in this video, I'm going to select this robot. So click that. It will download to your MacBook, right? I have already done it. I have provided all the details in my description about the requirements which we need for this project to start, so just go through it. Alright, if you have done that, let's move into the project. Right, going to the file which we have downloaded, so it's in my iOS projects folder. So this is the guy which we have downloaded right now, so we'll just click and check what this guy is going to do about it. Alright, so this is a 3D model which is provided by the Apple. This is Toy Robot Vintage. Alright, and this is all axis, right about position, scale, visibility. Alright, and when we try to play this is the action which you already have done by the Apple, so we don't need to do nothing inside it. So right, we will start the project right now. Okay, as I've said already that you need to have a MacBook with the latest iOS version to do this project, and if you have though, just click command space and search for RealityKit or Reality Composer, what I mean. Alright, it's pretty nice, and the file which what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a new document, and there are a lot of sections asking to choose an anchor, so like horizontal, vertical, image, face. So I'm going to select this horizontal and choose. Alright, let's make more bigger so easy to see. Right, this is a sample model which already provided. It's an material which is, we can see this is a plastic glossy paint. You can change it in the properties list. These are the scales which we can minimize and make it larger as well. So I don't need this stuff, so I'm just clicking on that and click delete, and I'm going to add an object which we already have. This is import file. I'm going to this toy vintage USDZ file. This is a robot which we downloaded. Okay, and clicking to import that one. Oh yeah, it's already here. Now click this file, edit, and click the object and move a little bit dragged. I'm dragging and keep it on the middle. Okay, if you try to play this one, nothing happens at the moment, and we need to add few stuffs to make it ready. Alright, so this is a scene file which is named as scene. I'm going to name it as my robot. I have changed the name as my robot, and from this section, if I click this behavior, there are sets behavior we need to add. So I'm going to custom create a behavior add sequence inside the add sequence and just clicking it and search for an option which is having USDZ animation. Actually, this animation is provided by, as I said, it's an Apple developer, so you just need to select that so that this object will move according to that. Select this object and click done. Alright, if we click that, yeah, pretty nice and simple, isn't it? So then I have to create this add trigger, which is means a notification. So from the device we need to provide a notification to start this action or to initialize this action. So I'm going to name it as robo notification. Simple, that's it. So, and then if we check in the properties list, we have a lot of other features as well, the gravity, all these things, collision. If you click this object and scale, you can reduce to minimum, small, bigger, and so in this case I'm going to select it as 2% or much more bigger. You can make the robot as your wish. Yeah, that's the thing. And then we need to save this file. So I'm going to name it as my robot, and I'm going to save it in my folder as well. Save it. So we have done the first section. Now the project which we save right now is Reality Composer. So the file name dot Reality Composer project, which means like RC project. So now next we command space and check for a Xcode. So we need to open the Xcode now. I'm going to create a new project from here. So as you know already that in iOS you have the single view game, all these stuff. So in this project we're going to take augmented reality app, click next. I'm going to name it as my robo demo, and the language I'm going to select is as Swift, and content technology is a RealityKit. Okay, there are a lot of options like SceneKit, SpriteKit, Metal. We will discuss more about this in upcoming videos. So here it's a RealityKit with a storyboard. Click next, and I'm going to save it in my iOS project folder. You can save it in your MacBook wherever you like. Okay, pretty nice and simple. It's very easy to make. As you can see, this experience.rc project file, which is provided by this Xcode already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and delete this file because we already have another guide to run though. Alright, and then if we check in the view controller, it's provided like anchor box experience.loadbox. It's nothing but the file which we just deleted, so we don't need this one, this guy. Okay, just delete that as well, and come back to main.storyboard, and as you can see there is an AR scene view already provided, but I'm not going to use this either. I'm just clicking that and delete. So why I'm deleting this file, you may wonder. It's because I need to call a view controller with an customized button. In this case, if I start with the default, it will go to a crash. That's why I deleted that file. So view controller dot I tracked a new file, and then click initial, goes to this class and select this as a view controller. Right, and pretty nice. Then I'm going to check for a AR view. Click that, keep it over here, and then alright, let's put some constraint. 0 from the top, left, right, all zeros. Add 4 constraints. Then I'm taking a button as well. This button which we gonna use to put an action over this robot. Alright, if we click this button, the robot gonna move with the notification process. So click that button and let's name it as start button. Okay, and let's make some background color to that. It'll be pretty nice. Text color to be white as well. Alright, that's it. Let's have a quick constraints for this guy as well. Put height 30. Alright, simple, very simple. And then the project which we have saved right now is from the my robot RC project. Just drag it. This is the file which we edited like before, and when you drag over there, it is asking for the option copy items if needed, create groups, my robot, make these all checked, finish. Alright, so my robot.rc project, which is Reality Composer, which we saved at first. The good point here is we have an option from Xcode to open this file in Reality Composer. So I'm clicking that open in Reality Composer. So the file which I have saved is open over here, and just go through. We have the scene, we have the properties, behaviors, all the stuffs. So I have made here a notification named robot notification. I have used the action which is of USD is that animation, which is from Apple, and at last the scene name from robot scene. Let me name it as my robot S scene. Okay, I have changed the scene name. You can keep it whatever name you like, it doesn't matter. So that's it, and I'm file saved, and we'll go back to our main.storyboard. We will look much more deeper in this Reality Composer in upcoming videos. Okay, in this video just explaining just the basics on how to make it in a very quick way. So this is my view controller. I'm from assistant editor. I just want to give a couple of outlets. So here's my reality view. I'm just control and trying it to give an outlet, and then start button. I'm going to provide an action as well. So let it name it start robot tapped. That's it. Simple. We'll make much more space in the vcontroller.zip file. We just need to have only a couple of codes to complete this project. If you have done this much so far, it's pretty cool. And if you have any issue until this step, you can just make a comment in my video. I can help you at any time regarding this project. No problem. Alright, let's go into the last section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to var and type anchor robot with my robot file, my robot dot. The scene which I have named is my robot scene. Alright, and then inside my view did load, I'm going to type anchor robot will be equal to try my robot, which is the file name, dot load the scene, load my robot scene. Then I'm having this anchor robot dot generate collision recursive. I'm going to type it as true, and the last one is AR view dot scene dot anchors dot append. What we are appending is this anchor view, anchor robot I mean, and inside the action. So inside the action, what we are expecting is if we click that button, we need to set action to the robot. That's what it means. So anchor robot dot notification dot robo notification dot post. Alright, that's all inside the code. And this robot notification, actually it comes from my robot.exe project. If you open in Reality Composer, we can see our object. I'm going to scale much more bigger. Alright, and the scenes I have named this my robot scene, and if you check in the section, this is the notification name which I've given inside the Xcode code. Alright, so let us make this object much more inside the scene. Alright, save this file, come back to this. Yeah, so it will be inside the scene when we run the project. Okay, that's it, that's all. I have set my iPhone. You can set your iPhone or iPad as the device to run, so make sure that you have all the sign-in capabilities signed, and let's run and check what we have done so far. Alright, the build have succeed. When it launched for the first time, it will ask for the permission to access the camera. So let it say OK, so that it will. Alright, this is my device connected, so let it say I will run. If I start the button, it will run. Pretty cool, and it's very simple. Okay, so that's all in this video tutorial, and in the upcoming videos I'll be explaining more about this Reality Composer, about augmented reality. So stay tuned, and I recommend to subscribe this channel to get the latest videos, upcoming videos. Alright, thanks for watching this video. Thank you very much.